Hey guys, this is Luke Skywalkers and welcome to another video. Today I am going to go through how to run the Darth Vader team for phase 1 of the CPIT raid. Okay, let me just play the video. I'm going to go through the actual run first, then I'll walk through mods after it. Okay, so what you want to start off with is you want to give this health tech over to BB-8 because you want him getting his turns and allowing Watt to assist to get the dots on as quickly as possible. Okay, let's do that. Then what you want to do, you want to do a basic on the boss to get tenacity down. This will allow the damage over times, or dots, to start stacking on him. Okay, and then next time what you want to do, give weapons tech over to Vader. And then once we give weapons tech to Vader, what you want to try and do is always with when 3PO specials ready, we want to use it on the boss, targeting what to, because it will assist twice and he could put up to 4 dots on him, and you want to get as many debuffs on it as well for a big culling blade at the end. Then after that, we will force crush with Vader, targeting the boss, getting more dots. Then what we're going to do here is we're going to stun the guard on the right so he won't taunt. The one on the left won't taunt for another turn, so we're all good. So we'll go target the boss again. We'll do a special, because when you do specials, what will go to assist, and that will get some dots on him, hopefully, depending on RNG. Okay, next what we want to do, we're going to cleanse crew here. And that's because with Deathmark, he will drop pretty quickly and healing me. You want to make sure that's always cleansed when possible. Okay, yep. Next, what we wanted to try and do, we want to try and do a basic with 3PO on the left guard to try and get a confusion stack on him so he won't taunt. Okay, we're just going to do a basic on the boss. Then we'll reapply that tenacity down. Then we're just going to, crew will just basically do basics on this boss for the rest of the battle. Now we'll put that tank tech onto 3PO. Now what we're going to try and do is basic the guard on the left against it. We've got confusion, so he won't taunt now. Yep, we'll just do that. And then essentially what you're trying to do is with BB-8, he'll mainly be doing his middle ability on the boss to get those dots stacking. 3PO, when he's got the special ready, will target the boss, targeting Watt to get him to assist twice. Crew will basic the boss for the rest of this. And essentially what we are now going to try and do is wait until BB-8 has his Illuminated Destiny ready, and then we will follow up with a Merciless with Vader, and we'll do a big culling blade. Yeah, you gotta make sure you have one confusion stack on both of the guards so that they don't taunt. And you gotta watch out for healing immunities and death marks on crew. Otherwise, what will happen is he'll die too quickly and you'll need to restart. If you don't get to Eliminated Destiny, I recommend restarting because you're just not going to get the damage output you need. The idea also with knowing when to use the Culling Blade, you need a minimum of at least 35 dots. Anything less than that, it's not going to be that great of a run. In total, you should have at least 40 debuffs, because you'll have 35 from the dots, 1 from the tenacity down, 3 from the confusion and all that. Maybe offense down, depending what happens. Also, make sure we hold the Merciless till right at the very end, because it does more damage. Yep, and then the rest is pretty simple. We do specials trying to get these dots stacking pretty much. Now note, the assists only happen with what on those that have the tech. So Vader, 3PO, BB-8, they've all got the tech, so they all get what will assist them, but he will not assist crew. That's why we don't do his specials. Also, he could lose his taunt. He loses his taunt, we are basically gone. I did get a bit of bad RNG because not all the dots were stacking, but I still got to the amount that I wanted, so it all ended up well. I have seen people who have gotten close to 50 dots and all that, and that's fine. But as long as you get at least 35, you're right. Okay, yep. So now we'll go hit the Merciless. He'll assist. We'll do a big Culling Blade now. I had to check, yep, so I wanted to make sure how many debuffs he had. And then, yep, we hit him. I did an AoE, I don't know, hoping for something. Yeah, they'll all die here, don't worry. We've done our... Vader did his cunning blade, we've got through that all sweet. Okay, so there we go. You can pause the video to see what that was. I see 3.9 million, pretty good score. Okay, now I'm going to go through the mods and what Zetas you should have and stuff like that. I'll try and pause each character. Okay, let's pause here. Okay, so let's I'll see what I pressed on first in here. Okay, so this Zeta, if you don't have this Zeta, you're not going to get nearly as much damage as you normally would, because as you see, it gives you like, let me see if this will scroll down. Okay. He will take a bonus turn, and then he will do a bit of extra offense, crit damage, shit like that, which is pretty... Okay, yep, this is the other big Zeta you need. And this is because it has the main part of it that we want is the damage over times for 2 turns will keep reapplying. So if they expire, they'll reapply, and that's the big thing. The unique's not really needed here. I'm going to go through his modding. So I went for an offense potency set, and it's because you want him to hit hard and you want him to stack those dots. If he's not stacking dots, it's just going to be too troublesome for you. So yeah, as you see, look, offense potency, secondaries, offense cross, crit damage triangle, speed arrow. Next one I'm going to look at is BB-8. Now for him, all we need is speed and health. As fast as you can, the faster the better. He should be the fastest in the team. I mean, you don't really need his Zetas, which is okay. I mean, I can't really, they're not essential for him, but they're still nice to have if you're running a resistance team or something like that. So 361 speed, pretty simple. Now, 3PO is... This Zeta, oh my goodness, I recommend it because you can inflict confuse twice. You do not need the other Zeta. As you see, I still don't have that other Zeta. It's not needed whatsoever. It's pretty useless. Anyways, with his modding, what you really want to try and do is a speed and potency set. You want him to go decently, speedy, but you also want him to be putting those confusion stacks on. If he's not putting those on, then what will happen is you won't be able to stop the taunts from the side guards, and you'll just get screwed over. Okay, let's go over to crew. I believe the next one I'll be looking at. Now, crews are one you got to watch with his modding. Okay, so the big one I'm going to be talking about is his unique Zeta. If you don't have this, the team does not work. He gets that taunt up at the start. It allows him to be a pre-taunter essentially. It is one of the best Zetas, especially if you're going for First Order and this team in particular. I highly recommend it, and it's mandatory for this team anyways. Okay, so looking at his, there's 2 big things we want to look at. Okay, and that is defense and health. You want a decent amount of health on him, but the big thing is his defense and armor. You want to make sure he has at least 72%. I'm sorry, but if you're less than that, he's going to die too quickly. So the more armor you get, health's nice, but armor at the end of the day is what's going to save you. Honestly, he'll be able to take a lot more hits and all that. Yep. And then Wat Tambor, you want him to be pretty speedy too and pretty healthy, because if he dies, we lose the dots. So, and you want him to get that tech and all the cleanses out really quickly. So you're 327 speed. I went all health, and that's pretty much it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk again in the next video.